Hey there, YouTube. Bad Fat Panda here. I have another commentary for you guys. Let's play. And let me get a drink of water for a second. I just had lunch and have peanut butter stuck in my throat, so that is obviously not that great for doing commentary. So this is I screwed up at the end. I mentioned it briefly in the end of the last video, but I had basically 3 minutes of footage that was cut off, and I was going to put that in the beginning of this video, except I deleted the file by accident. So there's really nothing nothing I can do about that to get it back. It's not really that much. I don't to be honest, I forget what I did, but I don't think it was that much. So I think this is what I did in my previous commentary. So I'm going to go around here, and basically what I want to do for the moment is get back to my house and begin to compile everything that I got, all my new inventory items, and see where I can go from there. So eventually, what I want to do, and I could actually make this, I don't know, I don't mind jumping here for the moment. Alright, maybe I do mind jumping. Oh wait, what are the rendering settings here? Ah, there we go. There we go. I was playing, Alright, so this should take a second, but it should eliminate any sort of... There we go. Alright. I was playing multiplayer last night, and I changed the render distance to far because, to be honest, I don't care about how my graphics look when I'm not recording for you guys. So that will allow me to jump up here and continue on my merry way. What I did was something I did want to do eventually was to create an entire glass floor on this area, and I think I might actually get started on that. I think I might do that now, actually. I have 5 panes of glass or blocks of glass, so I might work on that. And as for these doors, this is actually kind of funny. I think I told you the story that I was, because there's grass inside here, farm animals spawn anywhere there's grass. So there are chickens and the like that spawn right on that block inside. I'm going to close these doors, and there's my entrance to the mining shaft. And yeah, so I'm sorry that I didn't have a commentary out for you guys yesterday. I was really quite busy yesterday, and I will be tomorrow too, so chances are if I don't do 2 in this session and have... I don't honestly get home until 9 at night tomorrow from 8 in the morning. So chances are there going to be no... there's not going to be a commentary tomorrow. But in place of that, I'm probably going to have 2 up on Saturday. So don't worry, guys. And go up in here. Somebody said to put a ladder there. To be honest, I don't fucking care. But what I can do, because it would piss me off if I have 2 spaces, like I'm annoying like that, so why don't I just do this? Right, that solves all the problems. Hey! I don't have to jump. And monsters can come up there. I don't know if I can put a... I might as well put a door here, right? And make myself a door. And to do that, I need this. Shit. Oh, fail. Alright. Come on. Alright. In the multiplayer server, and I'm probably gonna end up doing some live commentary, not live commentaries, live streams. It's an eventuality. It's something that I am going to work towards, not necessarily start from. I do have to have a certain amount of shit to get done before I start live streaming, because it takes up a fair amount of computer space and such. But in the meantime, all I want is a couple of these blocks. And now I need to get the hell out before the zombies come and kill me. Because that would not be good. I'm still playing this without sound. I still haven't gave it ample time to just look around. I really... you guys have to understand that I have so much other stuff to do besides YouTube and besides Minecraft. Is just... like, it takes up so much time. But I mean, I'm going to try and get at least one a day for you guys. I know X has recently stopped his... Let's Plays, and a lot of people are severely angry at him for doing that. But I myself, I sort of feel that he he made the right decision because, to be honest, I mean, everybody has to have. I guess that's suitable. Everybody has to have their own ideals and goals for their channel, and his wasn't to play Minecraft. I mean, he got CNNers all of a sudden gave Minecraft a shout out in general, and gave him a shout out because his Let's Plays were amazing, and all of a sudden he started getting subscribers and tons more video views on his Minecraft content. But I mean, he didn't want his channel to be solely Minecraft. So I mean, it's something to think about. Like it's really hard to balance everything. The way having your channel go the way you want to, and having your channel go the way your subscribers want to, are two completely different things, and you have to balance that in order to make a decent channel. And it's something that a lot of people don't really understand. So, having said that, I have almost a stack of iron. That is kind of kick-ass. So I also have a shit ton of coal. So what are we gonna do with that? All right. What I want to do right now actually is do this. Okay. I see you. You can't kill me, can you? No, you can't. I have a door here. Just gonna let you wander. Because to be honest, I really don't want that to. I don't want to be blowed up. Being blowed up sucks. I do need to get my iron out of here. So alright, I know it's 8 things of coal per 1 iron, but I want to see how many. I want to get a somewhat even proportion. Oh no, no bacon. I want to do an even ratio between the two, so I'm going to go 8 and 24, 3 to 1, and see if that gives me. See what that gives me, like in general. How long that'll last. And then I'll realize that and put it in the associated bins afterwards. I don't need all of this stuff here. This gravel is sort of just sitting there in my inventory space. And all this iron, I could probably deal without this stack of cobblestone. Cobblestone is useful in and of itself, just for random adventuring purposes. So is the dirt. So I might keep that there. Definitely want to have 2 hams on me at all times. These sticks, I have 16 ladders, so I really don't need these. Flint, I don't need flint at all. I haven't come across any spiders yet, so, I mean, that's sort of evidentiary in and of itself as to why the hell I don't need the flint, because the only reason I would need flint, me personally, you can make flint and tinder to make fire, but fire is overrated. As I say that as I have torches lighting my path. But why don't skeletons shoot cows? It bothers me. They're all like frolicking about with pigs and cows and chickens. Why don't they kill them? Why does it have to be me? Why is it all about me? But now it's sort of like I don't know. The only reason I would want to use flint is to make arrows, bow and arrows. But I don't have a bow, so arrows in themselves are useless. Water break again. Sorry. And I hope I'm keeping. Oh, sorry. I hope I'm keeping my mic far enough away from my. It's really bothering me not being able to sort of hear back in some small distance or some small portion of it, like what I sound like while I am doing this. Whether to see if my mic is too close, too far away, too grainy, or that. Oh wow! So it's it might be continuing to go on the 8 to 1. That would be awesome. So I can get 8 pieces of steel for 1 chunk of coal. That's nice. Alright, so down a little bit of health, 1.5 bars. I'm not going to waste some cooked ham on that. Other than that, I feel like I may just simply sit here. Although I do have sand in here, do I? Do I not? Alright. 17 pieces of sand. That's going to be 17 pieces of glass. The space I have to make a floor for is larger than 4x4, so I'm going to need to get more of that. Regardless, though, oh no, that's not what I do. There we go. Alright, so 16 block, and put another one there. Alright, so, in case you haven't wondered what I'm up to now, I'm just going to pop this in here for my glass floor. For the space in my my mining shaft, because I do want the light to hit the ground. I don't want to make it stone. So you have to make each individual thing it as a pane of glass or a block of glass, I guess, is what I've come to call them now. So this is actually kind of cool. I'm gonna put the rest of my iron in here and see where it gets me. I mean, 32. I mean, I have more. If this is truly an 8-to-1 ratio, I have more iron than I have coal. So that's all right. I really have an abundance of coal now that I can do with what I want. No, it's sort of needless to have this in stacks of 8. I'll just pop it back into a stack of 56, and I continue on. But yeah, in multiplayer, I'm sort of they haven't introduced for those of you who are like a bit I don't know, not in as they don't have the game or they haven't been looking at the forums to see what everybody's doing with it, how it's progressing. He's actually making his own development company, the individual who made this, and he is going about that now. With it, one of the changes that they're going to introduce, it's actually a new mode that they're going to introduce, possibly in the alpha version, I think, is survival multiplayer, and it's going to basically be like this except in survival. Right now, it's sort of just like create a class or like create just free construction multiplayer. There's really no enemy. You basically act as God mode. You change the night and a day. There's no real. Nothing can harm you. You're basically just a bunch of different gods. You can create whatever you want when you want, which is really cool. And I believe that there will be definitely some videos out in the future that deal with that, because we've been having fun in multiplayer over the past little bit, couple days or so, and eventually they're going to put in a survival multiplayer, and then eventually when the beta comes out, the beta version of this game, that's going to be kind of cool. I mean, they can fix. They've been steadily fixing it at a very rapid pace. The minor technical glitches and such that go through this. As any game in development, it goes through a testing phase, and we are in essence the test. While this is a very polished test version of a game, you usually don't get to see it in this state. So I have one more sand block to create here, and as far as steel goes, really don't need steel from right now. Something I can use it for later. Maybe I really can't. To be honest, besides making a steel pick, which I might actually go ahead and do that now, I can't really think of any use for it that I would need at this moment. There are tons of uses for steel, don't get me wrong. But a bitch ain't one. If you didn't get that reference, I'm sorry, fucking mother god. See, this is what happens when I put it back on hard. I can pretty much guarantee you that I'm going to die at some point during this. Alright. Come on. And the lag isn't helping at all. Come on, bitch. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one is the reference I was going for there. It's probably more mainstream. You guys probably would have gotten that. It's always weird when you put on headphones to do these commentaries and like all of a sudden random music starts playing and you realize that you haven't actually turned off iTunes from the night before, so when you start up your computer it's like playing but you don't actually hear it because you have the headphones plugged in. Great, right? Alright, I really don't want my house to blow up. So I'm going to stay down here. Actually no, I'm going to go ahead and continue on my merry way and go make the glass floor. Let me check. Alright, 13 minutes and 57 seconds. That means this is actually coming to a close, unfortunately. And I might actually go through another play session here, but I am in desperate need of hard drive space. And you're wondering, like, why don't you put it on an external drive? Like, I have an external drive, it's not filled up, but I have so many clips that I need to keep on this computer because I'm working with them. Like, 250 gigs of shit, like, that's a lot. I have a terabyte external on top of that. That's mostly backing up, though. I mean, I don't place other applications and stuff on there. So without that, like I'm actually gonna bring it to a close here. I hope you enjoyed it. I will say like for the creeper that I like for the fact that I didn't fucking get blown up by that creeper, and like have me rage for the last 2 minutes of this game. I brought up the fact the other day that I would seriously want to see somebody going through a playthrough of like Kirby or Mario or something and just completely just like raging like a mofo. And that would be funny to me. I don't know if you guys would appreciate it as much, but I just thought that it was a sort of humorous topic. Other than that, guys, peace. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you later.